This is what you call a truck. You know, it sits high. You know, got all the gadgets. You know, got paddle shifters. Drives smooth. AC blows cold. It's a Ford Raptor. Welcome to a new episode of my show. My name is Billy Santos. Today, we are going to talk about one of the best high-performance trucks out there in the market. I'm talking about the 2020 Ford F-150 Raptor. Now, the Raptor has been out in the market for quite some time. But I have to tell you, they dominated the high-performance truck segment. They used this truck in the Baja racing, and here in Las Vegas, we do have the desert. They use this truck a lot in those desert races. I see a lot of these kinds of vehicles, highly modified, coming down to the dealership and getting their truck service. So I see what they can make out of this vehicle. It's a great truck. Saying it's a great truck is an understatement, I should say, because it's more than great. It's one of those best high-performance trucks out there. Now, I'm gonna go over the truck with you guys. Now, I'm not gonna talk about like those horsepowers or wheel travels or whatnot. I'm sure you can find that out on the World Wide Web and even go to Ford.com. But what I'm gonna do is just walk you around the truck. You know, talk about things inside, the features they have, and I hope you guys will like it. This is a 2020 Ford F-150 Raptor Super Crew Cab. This is a phenomenal truck. It is an off-road vehicle. Wrapped with a 315 BF Goodrich all-terrain. It is the color is performance blue. This vehicle also is equipped with the hard tonneau cover. It's a tri-fold. At the back, you have your dual exhaust. You also have a reverse camera. You have your tow hitch. This vehicle is almost in perfect condition. It only have 13,000 miles in it. I like the step side. Kind of helps a guy like me. I'm 5'8" to get in and out of this vehicle. We're gonna go inside the vehicle and we're just gonna talk more about it. But it's just an amazing truck. I don't see no scratches or dents in this vehicle. I really like that front grille and the skid plates. And this truck, I gotta say, have the wide stance. This one, just, it's an eye catcher. Well, I gotta say, this one is full of gadgets. You know, you got power seats, dual power seats, front and rear. And my favorite, like, it has AC seats. You know, during the hot weather, you're gonna enjoy that. You're gonna need it. And during the winter, also one of my favorites, it's heated seats. So you got best of both worlds. You have power sliding rear windows. You also have your auxiliary switches. You have about like 6 of them that is pre-wired. You can install multiple lights, winch, or anything that you want to install in the vehicle and runs on power. You can use this auxiliary switches that is already factory installed. You also have a navigation in this vehicle. This one also is equipped with a dual climate control system. The front passenger and the driver can have different settings on temperature. You also have an auto start-stop technology. You know, we've talked about that feature in some other vehicles. For those of you that maybe haven't seen those videos, what it does is, let's say you're driving this truck, you go on a traffic light, you stop because it's red, you press on the brake, the engine will shut down to conserve gas. Once you're ready to roll, just let go of that brake, and the engine will restart, and you go on with your driving. So that's what it does. They don't come with CDs anymore, that's for sure. So you can connect your phone, up to 5 phones, and you can listen to iHeartRadio, Pandora, or whatnot, or you can take advantage of Sirius XM. It is 4-wheel drive, so you have 2 high, you also have 4 automatic, you have 4 high, and 4 low. Lastly, you can also lock the rear end. This vehicle is equipped with a tow hitch, so it also have a trailer brake control system. Your climate control is right in the center console. It's automatic with a manual shift mode. It's like a sports transmission. You can use the paddle shifter to control the gears, like upshifting and downshifting the gears. So it kind of gives you more of a control if you want to drive it sporty wise. Outlet here, that is a 400 watt 110 volt. You can plug in your laptop or any electronic device that needs to be charged up or powered up. As long as the engine is running, you can do that. Now you do have a decent size of a glove compartment for your documents. You also have a massive storage in the center console, which is that I like. Cup holders right in the middle. You have 2. You have 1 more cup holder in the passenger side, and I also have 1 cup holder in my side. I always like trucks that have this center console because I can rest my arm. I know some models, they come with center seats here that you can convert to, but I gotta say I really like this center console, because when I'm driving, I kind of tend to rest my my right arm here, or even the passenger can do it. Going into the steering column, you know, it comes with a cruise control. You also have a your paddle shifters here. Your audio control is here. You can also mute the audio if you needed to. You have buttons to pick up the phone call or hang up the phone call. If you're listening to radio, you can change the mode to an AM, FM, Bluetooth, Sirius XM, or whatnot, so you can change them all in here. Your wiper switches are here, and it is you know, you can tilt the wheel. You know, it's tilt wheel, and it's also telescopic, and it's all controlled electronically. So it's power. You can do it that way, or you can retract. You can adjust up, or you can adjust it going down. For those people out there that may be about the same height as me, we can adjust the pedals in this one. So there's a button down here on your left side that you can adjust the height of the pedal. That just makes it more convenient for us that don't have like long legs, so I should say. And also you have your power memory seat options here. You can set up to 3 settings. You also have universal garage door openers here that you can program. You have vanity mirrors and lights, and it has actual lights, so which is good for the driver. Because you want to check out yourself, you know, if you look good before you step out of your truck. So that's always a plus. it's a nice looking truck. So I gotta say, on the passenger side, you have enough room. You know, I'm not a tall guy, I'm not a big guy. I kind of feel like this truck is really huge. I should say big. I have all kinds of rooms here, height, shoulder, leg, you name it. And then when I'm looking at the back, they still have enough leg room. So if you're gonna drive this truck, let's say you're going to Cali, maybe like an 8-hour drive or whatnot, or you're going to Lake Tahoe, I'm pretty sure that you won't be disappointed. It's super comfortable, and I gotta say, it rides smooth. So, of course, you have your glove compartment here. Got your manual books here. And you can also lock your glove compartment. So again, you know, for your you know, valuable stuff that if you need to leave them inside the vehicle, and you have to lock this thing to have the peace of mind, you can do that in this vehicle. So, of course, you have your power windows here, your power locks. You know, it has the upgraded sound system on this one. And only 13,000 miles. Can you believe that? Of course, you have vanity lights and mirrors here too as well for the passenger. And again, that's a good thing when you take your husband or wife to dinner or whatnot, and you always want to make sure they look great when they step out of the truck. So that's a good thing. Well, here goes the back seats. Now you have all kinds of rooms in the back. Now, this one I have to tell you guys, this one really sits 3 adult people in the back. A real 3 adult people in the back. You know, some vehicles out there, they might have a seat belt or whatnot for 3 people, but you don't sit comfortable. But this one, you can really sit 3 comfortable adult people in the back. You also have a rear AC vent. Now, the front AC vent is adequate enough to cool down the cabin, but I gotta tell you, that's what Ford is good at. You know, I mean, they're always overdoing things like rear AC vent on a truck. They really were thinking about the consumers here. You know, I mean, it's just more comfortable, cools down the cabin way faster. You also have charging ports here in the back. You know, you have 2 USB ports. You can charge your phone. You have another 110 volt 400 watt plug, a socket here that you can maybe plug in a laptop or a rice cooker. Whatever the case may be, you can plug in as long as the engine is running. You also have your 2 cup holders here, and I should say you also have cup holders on both sides by the door, so it has enough cup holders for everybody. You know, I kind of like this. They have like this hook here, and maybe you're going on a meeting, you put your jacket here, or maybe your dry clean, put them here, and then you can go home. You can also do that too. It is leather seat. At the back, you have heated seats in the back. It's good for the winter. Now, when I was back in Hawaii, you know, we would sell cars that have heated seats, and the customer would say, "Why would you guys make cars for Hawaii that have heated seats?" And I just laugh at it, and normally I would just tell, well, at least when you go and buy pizza, you can turn on the heated seat and keep it warm until you get home. That was in Hawaii. But here in Vegas, you can use it during the winter. And I have to tell you, it's very useful. I'm liking it. I had it my first time moving down here, and it was during the winter. And I gotta tell you, that car that didn't have heated seats, I was hoping and wishing I had heated seats. So I rest my case. You need heated seats here during the winter. When you fold this thing down, you know, you have like an armrest if it's only 2 passengers in the back. And pop this thing open, voila. you have another, you have two more cup holders. That is convenient, very convenient. And if you're not using it, push it back, and there goes your third passenger. You can do that. It comes with this all-weather floor mats, nicely equipped. It's clean. I don't see no dog hairs, or I don't see no sand. You know, in Hawaii, when someone trades in a car, oh boy, they always have like those sand, and it's really hard to vacuum or get rid of them. And also with the dog hair. You know, I love dogs, but I thank God my dog don't shed. So, but this truck is super clean. You know what I mean? Really clean. You got privacy mirrors already, tinted, and it's fully equipped. You can't go wrong with it. Here's an overview of how the dashboard is laid out. You have all the gadgets, all the switches. This was your this is the one I was talking about earlier, your auxiliary switches. You can connect all kinds of electronics there, like fog lights, winches, pod lights, perimeter lights, whatever you want. Of course, you have your navigation, your AC control system. You also have your push button start, your four-wheel drive switch, your trailer brake control. You also have your pedal adjustment switch next to your electronic brake switch. Your power seat memory buttons that you can program it up to 3 settings. Your paddle shifter, audio control, cruise control, infotainment. This one only have 13,000 miles. Just a great truck. And of course, you have your rear AC vents. Kind of a little bit foggy, but that's okay. But you can see what I'm trying to show you guys. Your side step that says Raptor, kind of cool. And when you get in, this one says hello to you. It says Ford Performance. That is your tilt wheel control. It's power, tilt. And you have your perimeter lights. You just push this switch and it turns on a bright LED on the side view mirror so you can see your surroundings. Maybe during at night when you go out camping, off-roading, or whatever the case may be, that you can use this one. Cool. That is your emergency brake switch. It's electronic now. And that is your pedal adjuster. So you can adjust the height. So it goes like this. It does move. Cool. Then when you open the tailgate, just push the button. And it has a bed liner and a trifold hard tonneau cover. Interesting. Push this thing down. It also comes with a step if you ever need it. That's a nice setup. Look at those massive control arms. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. You know, it's just one of those trucks out there that is so unique. Great looking truck. It's one of my favorites, I should say. And you know, when I drive this truck around, you kind of really like to drive it more. You know, maybe going on off-road or going to a desert. It kind of makes you want to drive it. You know, it is a phenomenal truck. I hope you guys learned something about this video. And we're just gonna keep on doing this, you know, videos, episodes coming your way. And again, once again, this is Billy from Team Ford, greeting you a pleasant good day, and thanks for watching. See you guys again. Take care and aloha.